Hello there everyone, and welcome to a bit of a special video. Today I'm doing a Q&A. I've asked you some questions, and you've asked me some questions over social media and on YouTube, and I thought I'd just answer them today. I'm joined by my guest host, Mr. Riley, and I thought we'd jump straight into the questions. So some of you have asked, how old am I? I'm 21, I'm a fisherman, I'm from Iceland, and I have two small daughters. Of course, none of that is true. I'm actually from the north of England. I am 21 though, from the Manchester sort of area. And that is exactly the reason I have this accent. I don't look super English. I have a bit of heritage from elsewhere, I guess, but that runs back in the trees, but who cares really about that? To get to the important facts, I'm 5'11", so I'm a tall guy and I will beat you up. No, I can't tell you that. Sorry, right. I won't beat you up. Mr. Riley will do that. Now, the next question is, why did I start YouTube? I started YouTube because I saw other people's videos and I felt like I could have a go at this. I want to have some fun, and I think it's quite fun presenting something to the audience. What do you think, Riley? Yeah, you agree? Yeah, it is quite fun presenting things to an audience. And first of all, I started doing Battlefield videos, trying to get facts right about guns that I completely fucked around with and just failed at. And now I've reached Space Engineers, where you can build whatever you want and still fail at miserably. So before we get into more of the gaming questions, one of them that was asked is where I'd like to travel to if I could travel anywhere. Now, I've seen some people that have been traveling the world playing airsoft, and there is some great sites out there, especially up in Sweden. There's some great sites there, but I'd really like to travel to Amsterdam, Australia. I don't want to get kicked in the face by a kangaroo though, but I still think that would be just a really interesting sort of trip opportunity. I'd also like to see Venice, all the watery streets, especially from the Italian Job movie. I think would just be really awesome just to experience in person. So the next question that you guys asked is, do my parents support me in doing this? Now, they don't actually. This is a very horrible fact. I actually have to hide in my basement and do these videos for you, so I struggle and have to get shouted at all the time. No, it's not true at all. They do support me 100%, and as long as I'm doing something productive with my life, then I think they will support me doing that, so that's pretty awesome. Now moving on to a few gaming questions, but Mr. Riley's going to go down because he's getting a little bit too hot, I think. There you go. Jump down, you. Now I've probably got fluff all over me. Yes, I do. So next up, we're going to jump into some gaming questions, and the first one is, will we see the mighty weasel return into space or just make it fly? Well, the thing is with the survival series, you never quite know. Anything could pretty much happen, so you might see it there, you might not. I'm not going to give you any spoilers for that one. Now the next question is, will we see Tazzu again? Now we're going to see Tazzu from time to time, but he's actually joined the army, so he's obviously jumping out of helicopters, screaming at people and kissing babies. So since he's doing that, it's not a regular sort of timetable he's going to be on. Moving on to the next question is, can I focus doing some building technique videos? Well, my building technique is very different from other builders, so if I showed you that, I'd be showing you my particular technique, where you could be learning different techniques from other builders, but I will try my best. Moving a little bit further on, you've asked me, will I play a little bit of From the Depths? Now, if you don't know what From the Depths is, it's a game where you build things underwater, and I think there's quite a few limitations on this game, but I'll still give it a go. One of the limitations is, compared to Space Engineers, that I like to be able to build whatever comes to my head, and I don't think you can quite do that, but I might be wrong. How long does it take to build? Now, it depends, of course, on the size of the ship. If it's a bigger ship, it's going to take longer. If it's a smaller ship, it's going to take less time, of course. And if I'm trying to replicate something, you've got a lot of different factors that come into play, so I can't really tell you how long each build takes. The next question is, will there be another survival series? Of course there's going to be another survival series. I'd expect that in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So get ready, get on the edge of your seat, because it's just going to be mad, this one. I'm going to throw everything at it that we've got. Now, moving on to this next question, my favourite game ever. Now, a long time ago, my dad came to me with a game called Battlefield 1942. You'll do that, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be that. I knew he was going to say Battlefield.
Well, you're right. Okay, so they came to me with Battlefield 1942, and what happened was I felt like it was a gift upon me. The internet wasn't around at that time, but I still managed to slaughter these retarded robots that were AI controlled. And then one day when the internet came along, it was made even better. And for a long time I followed that game, and some of my first videos were even on it. But now I just changed the sort of path. I changed to a different sort of game that I enjoy. Moving a little bit further from that, what got me into Space Engineers? Well, actually Tazzu got me into Space Engineers. He showed me that you could build whatever you wanted, and I'm really a big fan of games where you can build whatever's in your mind. So that's what got me into it, pretty much, just building whatever I wanted to build. Now moving on to beard questions. How long does it take? Like, this is this.
Yeah, you should have put that at the beginning.
Okay. Now you're probably wondering about this beard. Now on the airsoft field, it gives me 30% extra accuracy, so I really recommend picking one up. Okay, it might be a bit difficult because you're gonna have to try to grow it. You can stick one on by cutting off someone's pube. Now that would just fucking weird. I'm not going down that road. But yes, so this is a real beard. It's not stuck on.
People think it's stuck on.
Do people think? No, people don't think it's stuck on.
Oh, why did you answer it was not?
I don't know. It'd be a good question though. People might go, "Is your beard stuck on? Is your hair in a ponytail?" Yes, it is. Why is it in a ponytail? Because I was forced to put it in one. Okay. That covers the beard questions.
Did you answer how to grow it? I don't think
How to grow a beard?
No, not
How to grow a beard?
Not how to. How long it took you to grow it?
Should I cut to how to grow a beard now? Like I just in the bathroom, like day one. No, alright.
Like Big Brother. Day one, Aaron is in the bathroom.
Yes.
No, how long did it take to grow, Aaron?
Don't worry, kids. Your beard will come one day. There we go.
Show me shoes.
Show my shoes. As recommended, show my shoes. So I have to show my shoes. I'm wearing boots. I don't know why I was recommended to show my shoes. I guess that's a girl
Some
thing.
average shoes, aren't they?
Yeah, but the plan was to go walking with the dog. So wild man hair. And we've got so many bloopers. Don't worry. Most of the video will be on bloopers. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We've done something a little bit different today. If you enjoyed this, comment below with your thoughts. If you've got some questions maybe for next time, it might be quite a while away, I have to say. But stick them down in the comments below. And I'll thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time. What the fuck was that?
There's me, reflective vest. Look at that.